All right. We have with us, I'm thrilled to have today Irina from Everstake. Everstake is one of the most responsible validators trusted by 625,000 users across 70 different blockchain networks. It was created by engineers for the entire community in 2018. Everstake's self-funded. It's a profitable business employing 125 over 125 people,
25
running
people,
over
running
8,000
over
nodes.
8,000 nodes.
Rena, we're getting some feedback. I might want to check your side. For 70 plus blockchain protocols, including bridges and oracles. So you guys have also created products like Eversole, and they invest in promising blockchain startups in early phases via Everstake Capital, similar to Solana, Wormhole, Metaplex, and the Graph. So, Irina, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Just to expand a little bit the intro, my name is Irina. I'm a blockchain manager at Everstake, and today I'm going to be talking about creating infrastructure solutions for Web3, which is kind of a broad subject, right? So I really want to provide value and narrow our focus today just on a few products of Everstake that our listeners might find useful. We joined Avalanche almost a year ago, and since I've been in touch with the vibrant Avalanche community, it's a pleasure for me to um, introduce Everstake today. So kudos again to the Landslide team for making this happen. So apart from validation services, we always strive to be useful, to provide value, and to create tools and products like you mentioned, liquid staking products, dashboards, explorers, and I'm going to be talking about a few of them today. Let's start with the development tool called Wallet SDK. Wallet SDK is a set of methods that allow wallets to quickly and easily integrate with popular blockchains and add staking support for their users. We all know that crypto wallets play an important role in the crypto community because they are actually the entry point for most token holders. And what I mean by that is that when users interact with the wallet, they tend to form opinion about the token's utility based on the user interface, based actually on the convenience of the user interface, and they don't necessarily understand the underlying blockchain technology in full. They don't necessarily have a deep knowledge of what's under the hood of the blockchain. So integrating a new chain into wallet is definitely crucial for any crypto project success. And what Wallet SDK does is that it enables any developer to quickly integrate staking functionality, actually roughly within one working day, even without any prior experience in this area. So if we want to highlight some of the main benefits of Wallet SDK, these are cost savings, time savings, and ease of use. With Wallet SDK, developers no longer need to develop their own staking infrastructure, saving time, effort, and money. And instead, they can just focus on providing the best user experience for their customers. Currently, Wallet SDK is available for Polygon, Cosmos, and Solana. And we are going to enable it for more blockchains. Right, moving on. Another solution for developers powered by Everstake, is our battle-tested decentralized RPC gateway called Extranode. So RPCs are crucial for Web3 because they provide a connection between the blockchain and the apps that run on top of it. And basically, any user action in the apps, they, for example, like launching a wallet, they force the application to make an RPC request. And so your wallet doesn't talk to blockchains, but the RPCs they connect to, they do. And so what Extranode does, it helps developers to increase the security of their DApps by connecting them to a decentralized cluster of RPC nodes. And if any node is down, they can automatically reroute responses.
And is this live on Avalanche?
No, we started with Solana, but as I said with the previous, with Wallet SDK, we also are going to expand this on more blockchains. So, like, who knows? Maybe this will be live on Avalanche as well. So I want to expand a little bit on what's our aim is. Um, we see RPC layer as a centralized realm of entities where like thousands of DApps can be connected to a single provider. And if this one provider goes down, then all the connected DApps can be out of sync as well. And like there are many reasons why an RPC node can go down. For example, a regulator can shut it down, provider can discontinue it, hacker can break it. And just for the context, some numbers: 92% of all nodes, of all RPC nodes, are centralized. And it means that as long as this RPC layer remains centralized, it will remain vulnerable, and it will keep making the Web3 fragile. So our aim is to eliminate this problem of a single point of failure and build a decentralized RPC layer of Web3. Extranode is designed to distribute requests among a cluster of geographically distributed RPC nodes. And in addition, they are connected to top validators, to RPC providers, and public nodes. So to sum up, before we move on, Extranode is a free service that helps developers increase the security of their products. We started, as I mentioned, with Solana, and public load balancer on Solana has already launched. And by the way, since our launch in December 2022, we've already processed more than 1 billion requests. So our first significant milestone, if you will. And speaking about our plans, we are going to release Extranode Premium, and also expand to more blockchains. Who knows? Maybe Avalanche will be next. Yeah, now I want to switch back to the fact that we are a validator first in the first place, trusted by more than 600,000 users. And recently we released a referral program for our delegators that allows to get a special reward for staking with us. The process is quite simple. So first, you connect your wallet to the referral program's website. Then second step, there are actually three options here. You can either stake your tokens, or you can delegate them, or you can invite a friend. And then once this is completed, you receive an Everpiggy, and you can claim a reward. What's the Everpiggy? Everpiggy is a special extra reward that you get on top of the regular staking rewards. And every Everpiggy contains a random amount of tokens that you'll get in a few days after you claim it.
What type of
Currently,
what type of tokens?
It depends on what you stake. So if you stake Atom, you will get Atom. If you stake Solana, you will get Solana, and so on. Currently, the program is available for, as I mentioned, Cosmos and Solana, and also Convex. And last but not least, our real-time on-chain data analysis tool. As a validator, we are very well familiar with the problem of staking analytics and the lack of like comprehensive data. So our engineers developed a in-house tool that collects such data as staking transactions, block creation, reward accrual, and it transforms it for further analysis. And you can use this dashboard to set up the filters the way you want. You can, for example, filter by validator rank, name, commission, time frame. Then you can build charts and see the ecosystem state at a given moment, including also the present day. So with this dashboard, you can track such metrics as stake or delegators distribution between top validators, stake flow between validators, total stake growth, and so like lots of metrics. This tool is very customizable and it is being updated on a daily basis, so the data is always up to date. And also you can see, you can build charts for a group of validators and as well for one single validator. In this case, we started with Cosmos, but as well, like we understand the need for such dashboards in other blockchains, so we also going to expand it to more blockchains. So this is it. I really hope that that listeners might find something useful. And if you are interested in some of the solutions presented, or you think that they may be relevant to your project, feel free to reach out and we can get from there.
Thanks, Irina. Can you go into the wallet SDK a bit? How does it relate to existing wallets inside of Avalanche and Cosmos?
It is not enabled for Cosmos. I'm sorry, for Avalanche. But actually, I guess for Avalanche it might be useful because currently we have staking enabled only via official Avalanche wallet. And I mean that would be nice to have more options.
Yeah. So Avalanche came out with its own core wallet. It's called Core, right? It's a mobile and a desktop wallet. Where do you see it, the Everstake's wallet, fitting in conjunction with that?
There are other wallets on the market where, for example, Avalanche might be used on the C chain, but it can be used on P chain. I mean, you can use in DeFi, you can hold Avalanche in your wallet, but you cannot stake. So it means that adding staking functionality in such wallets would be useful for the ecosystem.
Um, you can't, right? You can't stake directly from MetaMask, but from Core, I think you can.
Not yet.
I think they're gonna roll it out, right? Most people stake directly from the Avalanche wallet, like the browser wallet. I think.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you enable it on more wallets, this gives like more options to stake. This gives a choice on where to stake. And also like having a mobile wallet would be cool to stake because like now we have only official Avalanche wallet that is not enabled as a mobile version, which is highly anticipated feature within the Avalanche ecosystem.
So Avalanche Core is mobile. It's iOS and Android.
Yeah, but you cannot stake in
Right,
core.
right, right. All right. Well, do you have any roadmap for us when things are coming to Avalanche?
Not yet. We didn't have any negotiations on that. We didn't have plans. But I mean, if the Avalanche team thinks that it might be relevant and useful, we are open to communicate on that.
Great. Okay. Thank you. I don't think I have any other questions.
If anyone from the audience have questions, happy to answer.
Sure. Yeah. If people want to raise their hand on Twitter, happy to answer some questions. Okay. I don't see any other questions. Well, great. Thank you so
Cool.
much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Next up is Jamari Peterson at Snowball and Phi Hub, and then later on, the team at SparkNet will be joined by um, Pulsar and some other friends. So stick around.
Yeah, I guess I've